Hey everybody, 2P Racing here. Just gonna make a little video here. It's nice out today. Freaking beautiful, I love it. This is the weather I've been waiting for. It's supposed to be nice next couple weeks, I guess. When I say nice, it's high upper 40s, upper 50s. But this is what we're tackling today. We got some problems. So if you look down here, you see that split, and it came off the block. So now I'm way down there. I had to get a new hitch because that's a 2-inch drop, and the other one here, that when I bought the trailer, it came with this, I believe. I think that's a homemade jobby, and the way it was setting was it's sitting on top of the square tube there, but I'm trying to get the dovetail here off the ground a little bit because it was way down here and it was dragging everything. I didn't like that. So if you hear the little air compressor there, it's running. That's the one I did a video on. I got for 48 bucks from Harbor Freight, one of my favorite stores. So I've got these two tires aired up. This is the Super Street. It has not moved. And I know you guys can give me all the comments, give me all the hate. It's okay. I could take it. But it has not moved since the very last race of last year. It stayed in the trailer all winter long. I did drain the radiator and the engine. So that's good. But yeah, so I gotta air up these two tires over here and move some stuff around. And I think, man, I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but I'm gonna try to fire the old girl up and move her into the new shop for now. I gotta get the big rig. I gotta get it serviced and get it running. Time's cracking now. The weather's breaking. It's getting warm. I got a lot of projects I'm getting ready to start doing. The next project I'm going to do, hopefully maybe tomorrow or maybe Thursday or sometime this week. The new shop there. I got everything for the spray foam in, so I'm going to start on that. I'll make a video on that. But yeah, I got to get my jack, but my jack is in there in front of the car, and I got to get my jack to get the trailer here jacked back up, so I can get it on the ball and get it moved, because right now it's blocking the whole entire driveway. That ain't good when I got to go to work later on. So yeah, let me see if I can get this back tire here aired up. Then I'll have to unplug the air, let it fill up, unplug the air compressor, and try to get that front tire aired up. Move this stuff. It's gonna be, I don't know. Let me know if you guys think it'll start or not. I mean, it's been sitting for a few months. I haven't charged the battery or nothing, so we'll give her a whirl. But oh, there she goes. So I'm going to try to get this tire aired up, this back one, and then I'm going to move up front, try to get that one aired up if I can get to it. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there's my jack handle sticking up there. Then we'll see if she'll fire up and see if we can get it moved. Okay, back with the second part of this video. So I was going to try to air it up, but there is not much room over there between the trailer and the tire, and I cannot get to it because the valve stem, I don't even know if you can see it, but it's on the bottom. It's way up underneath there. So I'm gonna attempt to reach around from underneath the car and get some air in it. Let's see if I can do this. Let's just see if old Biz can do this. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, yeah. There she goes, boys and girls. Oh. Not the very good position, kind of awkward, but woo! That is rough. Let's see here. I don't know how much air to put in, or I mean, I'm just moving it to the shop, so I don't need much, I guess, just as long as it's off the rim. Yeah, I think that'll do her. Get out from underneath here. Okay. I'll move this air compressor. Maybe I might not have to. I don't know. Heck, we might have enough here. Whoa. Let's see here. Give her a good throw. Put the camera down there for a minute. Let's see if I can give her a good throw to. Boy, that sucked. Let's try her one more time. Oh, that looked good. That looked good. Let's see how we did. Whoa. I think I can get. Yeah, I should be able to get up here. Okay. Woo, yeah. Here we are. Okay. There's the hose. And let's see if she reaches. There's the valve stem. Well, I think we got her whooped. Let's see here. Well, is she taking air? Oh yeah, there she goes. Yep. Haven't been in this trailer all winter. She's about there. About enough anyways to get the car out of the trailer. Heck, I think that's good. All right. Now, I did drain the radiator, and that's good. Everything. Look, there's a cat in here. There's the old girl. We'll see if we can get this baby fired up. I'm sure she still has a little water in it, but hopefully it didn't do nothing like, freeze and crack the block and all that good stuff, See if I can get this hood back on. At least enough to, it won't fly off here. All right. I think she's on there. Now we'll have to go back around back. There's the old jack. Go back around here. And I have some roofing stuff. Metal roofing stuff. I gotta get off of here. Just throw it out there on the ground for now, huh? Yeah. I'll put the camera down again. Give me a second, folks. Woo! Yeah, this stuff is light. Let me tell you. All right, one more box, and of course it's broke. But we'll get her. Oh yeah. Okay. All right, I'm back. Whew. All right, couple little updates real quick. I am going to look for I'm going to call it an intern. Some people might laugh at this, but I need help. I know there's a lot of people out there that's got a lot of experience with stuff. Let me shut this guy off. I don't have a lot of experience. Hence why I'm trying to start this YouTube deal up and let everybody know exactly what all the struggles, the ups and downs of everything. This year, I like to have a lot more ups than downs, especially last year was not a good year for me. Took the car out, I think, if I'm not mistaken, the first night. I took the car out, couldn't get it to handle. And I spun out, I believe in the heat race, and another car had nowhere to go, hit the front end, bent the horns. It actually bent quite a bit up front. I had to take it down south to a really good friend of mine, chassis builder, and he helped me out. He put a new horn on, straightened out the other side, rebuilt the whole cage up front, realigned the motor and everything. So that was, but I got it fixed. I think I went out there one more other night, or the next time after I got it fixed. It didn't handle worth a crap still. The next time I raced, it came around on me again. Another car hit me, bent the front end yet again. So yes, this car has been bent, but it's been fixed both times. The last time I actually hired a guy to truck it all the way to the actual original chassis builder, and he put it back on the jig, got everything realigned just the way it was when he got it out or when he built it. So it all came back because I'm having handling issues. I wanted to be put on the jig to make sure everything was true. My glasses, one's dark, one's not. That's crazy. Still had handling problems all the way through the end of the year. Didn't wreck it no more. That's good. That was a good thing. But I didn't get to race a whole lot last year. I think I found the problem though. The other day I came in here. Somebody I went to a swap meet, and that auction I did a video on. I was talking to a guy, and he asked me what steering box I had, if I had a Quickener or whatever. I don't have a Quickener on this car. And the steering box, he said, well, what steering box you got? I said, I don't know. So I looked at the numbers, looked it up, and it is a complete stock 18, I think it's 18.7 to 1 steering box. Holy cow, I think I found my problem. Even if it was a 16 to 1 steering box, still no go. I need at least an 8 to 1 or 6 to 1. I think the 6 to 1 is the most common, but they are like $900. So what I'm probably going to do, I was thinking about getting a Quickener and typing into here, but I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead, bite the bullet. I want a brand new steering box. I bought a 12 to 1 at the auction because the other car does have a 2 to 1 Quickener, so that does make it a 6 to 1. I'm going to take that with me to Iowa for the big race, just for a spare, just in case. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and order an 8 to 1 or 6 to 1. I don't know if there's that much of a difference feel-wise. I don't really know. I don't know a whole lot about them. But I think that'll really help me out, especially in the corners, because I was having to slow down so much in the corners just to try to get the car to come around and turn. And I think that was my problem the whole way. So let's see if we got power. We got lights. Did y'all see that? Woo! We got lights. All right. Well, that's a start. Okay. Well, I think it's all unstrapped. I don't know. See if the front's unstrapped. I know the back is because I was just up underneath it. And it looks like it's unstrapped. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I wish the trailer was tilted a little bit more so I could just roll it out, but because I'm still not used to these transmissions. This is a Falcon transmission, not used to it at all. I hope I wrote it down. I did, because I don't even remember what lever is what from last year. But, huh. Well, all right. I know I got fuel in it still. Let me climb in here and we'll see if it'll start. It's in gear, so I can't hit the starter yet. Oh boy, yeah, first time in the car for a couple months. It's almost like new. Let's see here. Steering wheel's in the car. All right. Get down in here. I'm in the car. Boy, it feels good. All right, let's see here. Oh my. Well, that clutch feels like it is froze solid. The transmission. I can't even push it in. So, let's just see here though. Well, she just turned over. Maybe. Oh, I think she'll start. Yeah, I think she'll start. Woo! Got some fire. All right, one more time. Oh yeah. Whew. I don't know if you could have heard me, but I'm really excited that it started. God, I love this motor. This is probably the baddest motor that I've ever owned. But I got to figure out how to get it out of the trailer. So I might have to have some help come out here and push me out. And even then, I still don't know how to get it into the shop. Because this clutch, it does go down a little bit, but it is right there. That's it. So, I don't know what the deal is. Well, I got some issues. I thought I was going to be able to get in this baby, start her up, air up the tires, and just go racing. Not really. Not really. All right, well, I'm going to climb back out of here, try to figure out how to get this thing in the shop. I don't know if I'll do a continuance or not. Continuance video, but 2P Racing's getting on the ball. Let's see here. What's coming up? I got new shocks going to be coming soon. New shocks and springs for this car. I will get new shocks and front springs for the car for Iowa. I still got to build a motor for that car because the engine that I have for it, that's brand new, is not legal. And I am not going to take a chance because just in case we do good, they will be tearing down engines. They will be going through the whole entire car. I mean it's a 100,000 to win race, so they're going to be teching pretty heavy. And I would hate to go there, win, and get disqualified. So that's not going to happen. We're going to go by the book. But I'm glad she started. That's almost half the battle. So, all right, guys. Tomorrow, I think I'll just cut this video off. Tomorrow, I will be, I think I'm going to be doing the spray foam installation in the garage, starting on it. Maybe I can get it mostly done. We'll see. I got to get this thing in the garage. I got to at least figure out what's going on with this clutch. These transmissions are a little weird. I don't know, just seized up, I guess, maybe over the winter. I don't know if I'm sitting. Okay, update. Everything is not as easy as we hope it to be. But, so, got the trailer out of the way. It's moved, it's parked. I actually had a 15-minute video going, I thought. Didn't hit play or start or whatever you want to call it. Yep, I'm fresh, I'm new. So here's the deal. So it took me a couple times. Car starts, runs. That's a good thing. That means that over the winter, nothing happened to the block. I mean, it sounds good. Still sounds real good. But there is an issue. So I wanted to get it out of the trailer today, get it into the new shop. Even though I'm going to start spray foaming the new shop tomorrow, I think I could put the cars close together in the middle and it'd be out of my way and be all right. So here's the problem. The clutch just doesn't move. The pedal, it goes to a point and then it just stops like it's locked up. There was always some play in the pedal, but I mean it's frozen. I pushed on it a little hard, nothing. So I don't know what's going on there. I do have a rebuild kit for the transmission. It's a Falcon transmission, so I got to get it taken in, get it rebuilt anyways. But it's kind of hard to move the car and put it in the shop with no clutch. So I'm trying to figure this out. I don't have a whole lot of help around here to, push the car off the trailer and then push it inside the shop. It doesn't look that bad. It's a little muddy. It's a little soft. It still gets cold at night and freezes, and then the dew and, everything. But it's drying out. But so it's pretty much a level straight shot. It looks like there's a small incline. So I don't think it'll be too bad. The worst part is it'll go down the hill right here, right where the sidewalk is. But then you get on this stuff. See, this stuff is fresh and it's still a little loose. It's not packed down all the way. Now, I have drove the truck on it a few times, but especially up here, it's still really, really, really soft. It's not really packed down yet. So I'm trying to figure this out because I really need to get it out of the trailer today. I need to get it in the shop today because I would like to go through that trailer, get it completely all cleaned out, go through everything, see what I have to start out this year as far as extra parts and what I need to go ahead and purchase. I like to try to purchase the oil filters and air filters and stuff like that in advance. This is the old garage. Yuck. But I got a few MicroGuard air filters up there, and I still got some Wix oil filters. If I'm pointing in the right direction, I don't know. The problem is those MicroGuard air filters are really junk. They are just spares just in case. I do run a breather saver, I think it's called. And that does catch a lot of the dust and dirt micros, but it doesn't catch the super, super fine stuff, like the really fine dust particles. So, yeah, I'm gonna, I usually run Wix filters. What I do is I put those on for, if we go out for hot laps and qualifying. Since they are junk, I think maybe it might pull a little bit more air just because, I don't know. That's just my theory, I guess. They probably don't do anything, but I try to save the good air filter for later at night, when the track starts drying out and a lot of dust, a lot of dirt flying around. When you're qualifying and you first get there for hot laps, the track is usually still kind of, real tacky, real muddy, because they just watered it and we're running the track in. So that's what I do. Could be the wrong thing to do. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, I want to go through all this stuff up there, get it pulled out, see what I got good, see what I got bad. I'm going to pull the shocks off of the Super Street. I'll probably put them up for sale. They are rebuildable. I just don't know anything about shocks. But I've got a guy that's going to build me some custom shocks for the Super Street and the Street Stock when it's ready for Iowa. I'm also going to put new springs on the Super Street, new springs up front on the Iowa car. I'm going to call it the Iowa car. It's just a bomber / Street Stock, whatever you want to call it here in Indiana. We got really weird rules. But the engine, I got to figure out something with the motor for it. The motor that I bought, it's a nice little 377, but it's a full roller, and that's just not going to work because that's illegal. And if we do place and they do tech us, because it's a lot of money, they'll probably tech like the top 5 cars anyways. But yeah, I want to make sure I'm completely legal. So I do have a 350 block there. It does look rusty. It's just surface rust from sitting out. And I have a 400 block there. It's already bored 40 over. I don't know what direction to go to. It's a 3/8 mile track there. I don't know what kind of clay or dirt they have. They have 3 different motor rules. And I'm trying to figure out what motor would be best to build for this race. One is you want enough power. 2, you want it to hold up. But I mean, I don't want to be behind on power. I want to make sure it can handle some RPM, some beating and banging, because it is 3/8 mile. I'm used to a 1/4 mile. That is kind of a big difference. But they have a 360 motor rule. They have an unlimited motor rule that's kind of unlimited, but you still have to run you can't run a roller cam. There is let's see here. I don't know. I'll have to go through the rules again, but they're all kind of limited in our own little ways. Even if you can run an open motor, any cubic inch you want, but you have to use a 350 2-barrel carburetor, and that chokes it down a lot. So you can have a big motor, which, the way I've always thought is if you build it big and you have it there, if you need it, you can make some adjustments to free up some power if you need to. You don't want too much because all you're going to do is blow the tires off when you come out of the corners. But you always have that extra little bit if you need it. But I don't know. I mean, if that's the case, I just don't know. I would like to maybe take a trip there one weekend, just see what those cars are doing up there. But it's a pretty long trip for me. the driver that I have for the car, he wants me to get the car done, and he wants to be able to go over there and actually race at least one time, and then see what we need on the setup. Maybe do some changes, take it back there again, race again. See if we could, gain some speed out of it, handling, and get it really fine tuned, because we are at a disadvantage coming from Indiana, in my opinion, just because of the setup and bigger track and so forth. But yeah, I don't really want to wing it. That's why I am looking. I'm looking for, I'm going to call it an intern. I think I maybe mentioned that before, but look for an intern. If anybody knows anything about setup, motors, anything to do with dirt track, I won't say anything. And I'm going to call it an intern, because at the beginning, I will pay your way into the pits. If you help me out with the setup and get me up there. If we start gaining some money, I don't care about coming on top. I'll never come on top. I realize that. But we could talk about maybe a percentage of the winnings or whatever it is that night, or whatever. I'm planning on running 2 cars, especially after the Iowa race. I'm planning on racing for points this year, at least at one track with a super street. We'll see how that goes, but yeah. So I'm going to cut this video off for now. I'll be back. I'm going to try to figure out how to get that car into the shop. I have a couple ideas. I don't know if they'll work, but until then, I will see you guys later. So I'm going to make this quick, I think. So the last part of the video is I couldn't get the car out of the trailer because the clutch was stuck, locked up. I'll be the first to admit that, boy, I tell you, I must be really tired because I worked last night. I haven't been to bed yet, but I completely forgot how this clutch worked on these race transmissions. And I drive a manual every single day of my life because my little roller skate out there is a manual. But as you can see, the trailer, there's no car in it. Yeah, that's because you push in to go and not push in to try to start it. Or, yeah, anyways. So, with that being said, the car is out of the trailer. That's good. The car is in the new shop, which that's where we're walking to right now. Right there it is, old Betsy. She made it in here. She runs good. Started right up, which is really, really great. I mean, I'm excited now. I'm getting the transmission rebuilt anyways, but refreshened, I guess. New clutches and all cleaned up and everything. Make sure everything's good and solid on it. But yeah, I couldn't believe I forgot how the daggum thing worked. So anyways, tomorrow I am going to make a video on doing the spray foam. I'm going to try to get at least most of everything done on the shop as far as I can reach with the ladder. I may not get the roof, but I should get all the walls and the side walls done. And then once that cures, I'm going to give it a couple days. Once it cures, I'm going to go through this trailer, clean it all out, start going through a bunch of stuff, getting the tires and rims marked, and getting these tires broke down because I'm planning on getting some new tires. Then it's going to be, my plan was to get the lift, but so here's the deal with the lift, is I can get the lift. However, I have to cut the concrete out and put pillars in, but I can't put the lift in for another 30 days to let the concrete and everything cure, they said. So with that being said, I have a small lift. I'd have to do some work to it to get it up off the ground, but I think I'm just going to go old school for right now. Going to use the jacks. I got to get started on this stuff. Once I get the Super Street race ready, all good to go, then I will probably go ahead and get the concrete saw, get everything cut out, get everything measured, get the studs in the concrete. That way, I'll still have all this back area in the shop to work out of. And as soon as I probably won't give it 30 days. I'm going to be honest with everybody. I'll probably, because I'm going to go down. So I am going to go down with the pillars, I think 24 inches. And don't mind my car, but oh boy, half the stuff's falling out of it. But a guy at work hooked me up, and he did give me, let me get back in the garage so you guys can see without the sun. He did give me anchor bolts. So I'm going to make a plate that goes to the bottom of the anchor bolts. Here they are. See if you can, yeah, there we go. I'm going to make a plate that goes all the way down. Here we go. It goes all the way down to here to the bottom. And then I'm going to put this nut. It's going to be square. I'm going to set that down in the hole, put the concrete on top of that. So that way it has a big mounting base underneath all that concrete. So the studs cannot pull out of the concrete. And then I'll probably give it, I don't know, 2 weeks. I got a salamander, so I'll keep it running pretty much. But I'll probably keep it warm in here. I'll probably give it a solid 2 weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks. And then I'll go ahead and get it mounted on there. I won't put a car on it, but I'll get everything mounted and I'll get everything going on it. And then I'll probably wait another week or so before I ever try to put a car on it, because our cars only weigh like 3,000 pounds anyways. And it's rated at 9,000 pounds. I think the lift that I'm getting is. So, I mean, that's a big weight difference. So hopefully it'll all work out. But until tomorrow, you guys have a good day. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It's going to help out tremendously in the long run. So you guys have a good day, and I will chat with you guys tomorrow. Thanks.